Hello, my friends. Hey, I wanted to show you how to log in to Zoom if you've never used it before. And I think I've got it stripped from this computer pretty well so that it'll be like a fresh start. If you've already got it loaded on your computer, that's going to be even easier. So first off, you can see here I've got my email up. You'll get an email from us about your class. It'll have a spot on here with a link that says join Zoom meeting, or we'll probably rewrite it and say this is today's class scheduled for you, and it'll point to that class. Now, if you try to get in early, it should take you to what they call a waiting room. But more than likely, we have a class going on before yours that it's just going to kick you out. So we try really, really hard to end every class about 5 minutes early so we can get the next class started. But if we don't, just keep trying and you'll get in there, okay? So anyway, you click on this link. If you've never loaded Zoom before, the first thing it's going to do is ask you to register. Now, I'm already logged in here, so I don't have to do that. But if you haven't ever registered, it'll ask you to do that, and then it'll pop up and say launching. And it's trying to launch the application, which is not on here. I took it off. And so it should start to download and have a big orange button over here going run here. If, as in my case, it doesn't have it, I'm going to hit download and run Zoom. And then you can see how quickly it downloaded. It's like blam, it's here. And so then you launch it, and it loads really, really fast. This is a really, really small application. You would think for all that it does and all its capabilities, it would be bigger, but it goes really, really quick. And once you're installed here, it's good to go. Now, the reason we're making you register is we don't want people who are not students in our school to participate in our classes. That's not fair to you since you're a paying student here. Some martial arts school owners are setting it up so that they're launching through Facebook Live or something like that, and they're having a real hard time keeping people out of the classes that don't belong in there. And so with Zoom, you don't have that problem. Plus, we've registered Zoom, and so it allows us to have up to 100 people in class. Now, it's going to pull up here, and you'll have this join with computer audio, which is really kind of the best way to go. But if you don't have computer audio on your PC, like speakers and a microphone, it may be a little tricky for you. Now, you can also test out your speaker and microphone by clicking here, and that takes you to a place. If you hear the ringtone, you say yes, and then you say something, it'll echo it back. You say yes, and then you say something, it'll echo it back. So you click on yes again, and then at that point, you'll know your speakers and your microphone work, and you can go from there. And so we're just going to say join with computer audio, and I can hear it echoing now out there on the floor as it's coming through the speakers out there, which is really cool because when you're in class, we can talk to you. Now, we may mute you, and that's really easy to do. If you want to mute yourself, you can see I move the mouse, and it pops up this banner, this border across the bottom, and one of them is the microphone. If I hit mute, now it doesn't come through. Now you can hit space bar to temporarily unmute. So let's say you're watching class, you're going along, and then me or one of the other instructors come over and go, does anybody have any questions? You can hear us, and then you just hit your space bar with your question, and we can answer it right then. Or you can just keep it unmuted, provided you don't have like rock and roll music playing in the background or whatever. Not that we don't love rock and roll, but it can be distracting in class. Now, let's say that you want to record the class to watch it later and maybe participate again. You have a button down here called record, where you can click on that and record the video that you're participating in so you can run back through and do the whole workout again. We also have chat here. You click on chat, and it opens up a sidebar window over here where you can chat not just with us, but with everybody else who's logged in and watching the video, which is pretty cool. Now, notice up here it just says Boone. You can actually change it so that this has, like if I click video here, and now this will show my video as well, I think. It's supposed to. Maybe not since I'm videoing this video. Anyway, so that's how well it works on a computer. And I definitely don't have high-end, super expensive computers. So if I can do this, you can do this. Now I'm gonna cut this video, and I'm gonna show you how it works on a phone. I don't have any Apple products. I just have Android and PC, but apparently it all works the same on those. So now let's go ahead and look at how it works on the phone. All right, folks, so here's my phone. I have a Android. It's a Google Pixel 3. And so first thing you want to do is load the application. You can go to either their website or to the Google Play Store or to the Apple, I don't know what the Apple calls theirs, but anyway, to their store and get the Zoom app, Zoom Meetings app. Okay, and so once you get that and you got the email from us, just go to the email and click on the link again, just like we did on the PC. And it'll ask you, do you want to open Chrome or Zoom? Just hit Zoom, and you can just say just once or set to always open. It's preparing the meeting, connecting, and please allow Zoom access permissions. Say got it. Allow it to record audio. And now here you can see down there at the bottom, it's got call via device audio or dial in. And so it means you can either use the audio that's currently on the through the phone like a computer, or you can actually have it dial in like a phone and use it that way. And either way, it's the same as far as bandwidth and everything goes. So we'll just use the device audio, and we're in. Now you'll notice down here it's got a little icon of me. So the person on the other end, whoever's teaching the class, can't see me. They just see that little picture. So if you want them to see you, you click on Start Audio, and you'll have to tell it to allow. And now it'll show what it's supposed to show, the video from both sides. And I hear it echoing out there because it picks up my voice. So this way we can see back into you. I'm going to mute this so that they can't, it doesn't ring out into the studio. And that works pretty well. Now, if you're having bandwidth issues for whatever reason, you can turn off your own video so that we can't see you. And it should run not much smoother, but somewhat smoother. And if you mute yourself too, it does that too, because now you're just transferring data in one direction, not two. So it makes it a little bit easier. And once you've got it on the phone, you can just turn it sideways and follow along with class. And so guys, we look forward to seeing you in class today online. And we still have classes here at the studio until government agency says otherwise. We will have huge separations between students and no interaction between them to make sure we keep everybody safe, but we will still have classes here too. So, all right, talk to you soon.